Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now we have another Pandabuy haul. I say we have another Pandabuy haul. Half of it's here currently, the rest of it is on its way. It's a little delayed because one of the main parcels that I was waiting for actually got returned domestic post, but by the time this video goes live we'll have it, so you will see that shortly. But obviously I'm still building my office and I've got a couple of boxes here that I need out the way as such, so we're going to open those now and we'll come back to the other items. But a quick update on the office. Let's quickly show you. So we have obviously more shoe boxes from Shoe Stack, and finally arrived. They actually arrived damaged, but they were really quick at actually sending out replacement parts for those, which is really cool. I moved the shoes around a little bit. I do have lots of shoes to do videos here with. Yeah, though, to be fair, some of those will actually probably be already done by the time you see this, weirdly. I've still got my working desk set up. I've started building over here, but I can't. I've sort of come to a stumbling block with my desk for gaming and that sort of stuff, because I decided I'm going to get rid of all my Funko Pops, and they are taking up a lot of room. In fact, they're taking up half this office. So, but soon, once they're gone, yeah, I will be able to carry on getting through that side and actually getting this room finished. So, but without further ado, the first items from my Pandabuy haul is this box here. This is quite cool. I saw this. I like different things, which this is, and as you can see, it looks like a skateboard, but it's no ordinary skateboard. It comes in this really cool bag, and it was £12, something like that. I've got a couple of bits from this shop. One of the items they actually cancelled because it's not allowed to be imported in here, which is weird. I would have thought there wouldn't have been a problem. But I ordered 2 Supreme baseball bats, the red and the black, but they cancelled it, saying that they couldn't ship it to the UK for some reason. The fact I had actually ordered 2 of the Supreme baseballs to go with it, so I cancelled the baseballs. They're not coming. But I've got this neighbourhood fold-out camping skateboard table. Comes in a bag, which I think is really cool. But this is it's something I saw, and for the £15 that it was, I thought this is awesome, and it will look great in here for props. To be fair, I just thought it looked cool, and I'm thinking about putting either sticker bombing the top of this or doing a design or something on it, because the neighbourhood logo is cool. I just think it looks a bit bland, to be fair. It's either that or I take this off and the legs off and I actually put it onto one of my own decks that I have in my old office still. But for the price, I'm really happy with it, and it's a nice cool little fold out table that, you know, if I need to take some photos of some dunks or some SB dunks or something like that from the skateboarding side of stuff, it's just cool to have as a little backdrop or a prop for taking those photos. But false way to go camping, we have a little table now, even though my wife already has a camping table. She said it was a pointless thing to buy, but I disagree. Next up, I actually had to use the outer box of this because I ran out of postage boxes for Funko Pops that I was selling, and I needed a strong box, so I liberated the outer box. But I found these, and these are really cool. They are little storage boxes. I haven't got my standard table that I normally have with me, but let's get these out. I wanted to get, the reason I'm opening these before the other box arrives is I need to make space, and where I'm still unpacking certain bits, these would come in handy for storage. And when I saw them on Pandabuy, they were from the same company I actually got that skateboard from. They just looked cool. Okay, you know, they have the Supreme logo and everything else on them, but they're just little storage boxes which stack nicely. And obviously, where I build computers and that sort of stuff as my main part of my job, these little storage units will come in really, really handy. They're going to look cool on the shelf as well. At the end of the day, I thought I'll get something that looks nice that I can use as storage and look cool. So I did, and they weren't overly expensive. So I'll put a link in the description for these as well, and we will reconvene when the other box turns up.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so it is giveaway time, and we have this fantastic pair of black cats to give away, with a massive thank you to Upshoeru for actually supplying these. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to this channel and go to my Instagram and like this photo. The link to it will be in the description. We have to like that photo and tag 2 friends in that. Make sure you're obviously following my Instagram, because obviously we'll be doing more giveaways, but we are going to be giving away these black cats. They are a UK size 8, a Euro 42.5 and a US 9. So we will be giving those away. All you have to do is follow those instructions, and we'll be doing the draw on March the 5th. So you have a month to enter. Okay, so it's been about a week since the last time I actually recorded for this Pandabuy haul, and finally the box that got returned has arrived. I'm super excited about this because I've been waiting for some bits to come in that's in this, and I had a Discord member request this type of video because if you've seen some of my videos, I don't always do clothing videos because everyone does them, and there's other cool stuff that you can find on Pandabuy. We'll come back to that because there's a few interesting bits in this box, as you can tell. We'll get everything unwrapped. Right, okay, now we have that out of the way, I forgot what I've got, but the room's coming on quite nicely. I'll do a room tour once I've finally unpacked everything, packed everything away. It is a mess, that side, but I'm just going through. I'm just having a look at this because I forgot some of the bits that I've ordered. And okay, right, okay, so there's still something else. Right, okay, so I put a question out in my Discord about what should I get, and someone suggested keyboard and mouse. So I bought this set. There is other stuff, but I bought this kit because it was cheap. And so I ordered a keyboard, metal panel true mechanical keyboard, and it came with keyboard, mouse pad, We'll check the mouse out in a second. But obviously I'll put links in the description for this, but check that out. It all lights up, RGB and everything, but we've got this cool little mouse pad. Yeah. Check the mouse out. Let's see if it matches. Oh, okay, it's an esports mouse. It feels very, very cheap, but if I remember rightly, it was cheap. And the headset. Oh wow. It feels cheap, but it also feels quite nice, weirdly. So okay, there's not a lot of adjustment on this. But it feels alright. It's just the headband and that it could do with being adjusted, but I can't. But for the price that I paid, I think it was £20 roughly for the headset, the mouse, the keyboard, everything. And the keyboard feels really good. You know, it's got a little bit of weight to it. You know, it's got the feet to flip up. The colour scheme I quite like. This is why I picked this one, because I quite like that colour scheme. And if I remember rightly, it does light up. I'm not sure if it's fully RGB, but you know, I don't use a keyboard with that many keys on it. Personally, I have a glorious keyboard. This is my Carhartt beanie that I mentioned in the last video. Hopefully this one should be, yes, the woolly beanie that I wanted. Although it is towards the end of February now, so may not actually need a woolly beanie. But no wear, no damage, no nothing, which is perfect. I'm super happy with this. The quality's great, the badge is nice. So yeah, I'm super stoked. I'll put that over there. So I feel as if one of these is missing. So I have a Supreme carabiner. Now I'm pretty sure I ordered 2 colours, so I'm hoping the other one is somewhere. I can't see it anywhere, but it was part of the Supreme bundle of stuff that I was buying from a shop, and you know, I ordered one in red, one in black. I'm hoping the black one's here, but obviously, like I mentioned earlier, I ordered the baseball bat and everything else, and the baseball bat and that I had to cancel. Well, the baseball bat got cancelled, but some of the other bits still arrived, so I'm hoping somewhere the black one. Now, I have to admit, I messed up in one of the Pandabuy hauls. I ordered some straps and that to upgrade the Casio G-Shock watches that I got, and I can't, because the Casio G-Shocks don't seem to want to undo. So I can actually change the bracelet, the wristbands. So I ordered one for a watch. The band I have on my watch currently, I think I got this ages ago off Temu? Yeah, I think it was Temu. But sometimes I like to change it up a little. So I ordered the same watch strap that I ordered for the G-Shocks for the customization, because I quite like the orange. Well, it's quite a nice little watch strap. It actually sort of links onto my wrist. It's a lot lighter than having that, which I will keep going back to that. It's nice to have a change occasionally. It's just nice to freshen the look up occasionally. Then, right, let's crack on with some of these other items. This is something that actually blew my mind. This is a heated mousepad. Okay, it's got the wrong plug for us to use in the UK, but I do have spare cables of these, so that one to me is useless. But it is a shotgun figure of 8 cable. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping it's just a basic standard size. But we have a heated, that's right, heated mousepad, which I'm gonna put this on my desk and test it out properly. So this is the colour keycaps that I ordered, which will it gives us a little look into what else I've got coming. But I went for the Famicom keycaps because they looked cool. It's a nice colourway, sort of like it's the creamy white and the light grey and that for the Famicom, but on there, and then in here, you actually have the mushrooms from Mario. You have little other Easter eggs. Yeah, you've got little Mario there. You've got the ghosts from Pac-Man in the corner. It's a really cool keycap set. So I was like, yes, I want them. They're cool. So, as you see, there was. Ah, here is why. I'm very confused, but it's a nice box that it arrived in. It's just, why didn't they have the red one as well? But the black one was in this box, and this box is cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to find another use for it. Not that I need more stuff in this room. Oh, that damaged the back of the box. Got a bit of damage where they've actually untaped it. But I'll use that box for something else. But look, we have the black Supreme. Am I saying it right? Carabiner. But yeah, I got them because they looked cool. They were cheap. I've been looking for some for put my keys when I'm going around and I've got my keys in my bag or something like that. It's nice to be able to actually lock them in so that I don't drop them when I'm digging through my bag. Right, okay, so next up, can you see the theme? We have some new keys. These I think they were called Coffee. I got some of the stuff from the same supplier, but got a nice little feel to them. But yeah, we've got some keycaps. Nice little colour. I'll put obviously the links. I keep that. Obviously, I'll put the links for these in the description. But the last one, can you guess what I got? That's right. We have a mechanical keyboard with driver customization. I remember what I went with. It's got a nice Got a nice feel to it. So it's wireless. I think it's also Bluetooth. You've got the puller, USB-C, so I can actually plug this into my computer because my glorious one uses the USB-C, which is cool. But yeah, I've got to make up this this keyboard, and I'll show you how it looks with the keys, the caps, and everything built. So I'm going to get on. Let's get this built up, and I'll show you how it looks. Right, so I have made the keyboard up, and I have to admit, it went super easy. I literally had just enough keycaps to actually fill this, and I have, successfully built it. It looks amazing. I put Mario as the escape button. I didn't put any of the other bits, but what I did notice, and it's really interesting, is you actually have the PlayStation symbols which work as the arrow keys, which is really cool. I thought that, bear in mind it's a Famicom, but they've got the PlayStation bits. I really like it. I think it looks absolutely stunning, to be fair. The only thing I would do is, I don't think I have, let's just double check the keycap drawer, because I would like to change one of those keys, because there's all the cream along one line, but all the others have a bit of a break in them. So I'm just going to see, do we have that key? It's a 2 size. We don't. But what? Oh, is that the same size? I think it might be a little bit bigger. Yeah, I was gutted. I was hoping that we had. There's a game over button, and then there's a play again, yes or no. But none of them are the same size, so we can't change that, sadly. So that's going to have to stay like that for now. Which is, it's not the end of the world. But I am going to have a bit of a clean up, because firstly I need to, and then we're going to come back and see how good it is. So I need to clean my desk off a little bit, and I'm going to see how good this keyboard is. Now, with the cheaper set, while I was building this, I was talking to a friend of mine who is looking at doing a PC build with me. So I'm looking at sort of putting that over to their PC build, because not everybody has a massive amount of money. So they're going to get a nice deal. They're going to actually get to test that as well. And I might actually be getting rid of some furniture, which is quite nice because this Alex drawer is in my way. But yeah, I'm going to tidy up. We'll be back very shortly because I'm going to try this and possibly get the heated mouse pad plugged in. I'm thinking maybe putting it under my current mouse pad. But I'll see you over on my desk very shortly once I've tidied up a little bit. Okay, so it's a little while later. I have sort of tidied my office area up so that I can actually get to my desk. And yeah, I've got this mouse mat that heats up. It's on. Don't get me wrong. I had to trim it a little bit, but it's not really doing a great. It's been on for a while, but it takes ages to actually heat up. It's getting there. It's been on for quite a while. It was £5. It's a great idea, but yeah, I'm gonna unplug it. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's worth trying. It was all right. yeah, what can I say? It was a bit underwhelming, and it is quite. And bear in mind, it's 78 watts. It goes up to 60 degrees. Well, I think it's degrees. It's either degrees or Fahrenheit. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm probably going to say if it goes up to 60. I'm probably going to say it's Fahrenheit. I don't think it would go up 60 degrees. But we have here my. I have to. We have my glorious. We have my glorious keyboard. Okay. It sounds. It works well. I do actually really like this keyboard, but we're going to test out this bad boy because I built it up. But that's it. That's all I've done. The only thing I'm noticing for my desk, the way that I've set my desk up, is the cable is very tight into this desk, and the Glorious uses USB-C just like this one does. But I haven't got much room to move because the Glorious, its USB-C input is on the back. I know this is wireless and, but for testing, we're going to plug it in. I like wireless stuff. It is really good, but I prefer using wired. So we're gonna see how much this is going to be over by. Oh yes, it's picked it up straight away, and it's RGB. It's so colourful, but it looks nice. I'm not into the whole RGB feel. I'll have to see if there is a way to change the colour to a static colour or something like that. It sounds really nice. It works really, really well. This keyboard looks really, really nice. But for the price that I paid, it was just under £40 before delivery to the warehouse. So it was, just under £40 delivered to the warehouse. I do rate it. I do recommend it. These keycaps look amazing. The actual switches that I got, I think they're called coffee latte type thing. I'll put it all in the description below, but they sound and feel really nice. The fact that I might go back on there and have a look to see if I can find the keycaps, but in the UK layout, because I'd only have to change a couple of buttons on this specific thing, only because it'll annoy me not seeing the app button and what the buttons the way they're supposed to be. It would just frustrate me a little bit because I think the 3 is supposed to have the pound sign. It is literally just silly things like that would irritate me, but it is definitely worth looking at, and I really enjoyed it. It's the really cool RGB behind it, and I'd have to read the instructions to see if there is a way of just setting it to one colour, because this does look and feel absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, it is heavy and it feels really well made, and I really like the clear. I like the clear base on this back, so this is going to go and be used somewhere. Probably not on my main setup because there is too many buttons compared to what I like using on my gaming keyboard. Obviously, this thing is a lot heavier, but it costs an awful lot more. This is solid metal. This is a solid metal construction, and I would like to probably do something different with this and get some different keys, that sort of stuff. The main body of this, amazing. Absolutely love it. You know, I love the speaker dial, and it does need a clean. I've been using it for a while. So, on that note, that is the end of the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We'll be back very soon with the next video. Adios!